Good news, everybody. My LCSs are open again. I was able to go and I was able to get a nice comic book haul going, and I want to start sharing, and it's nice to keep this streak going of what I have and what I've been purchasing. So we'll have the overview on this one. We have 3 comic book stores that are in my area in eBay. So we'll start with eBay. I know for some reason I've been having good luck with my comic shop. This book I've wanted for a while, Comic Reader number 216. The reason why I wanted it has a preview or story of a little blurb in it of Amazing Spider-Man 252, which is his first black suit Spider-Man. And there's also some Nightwing stuff in here. I don't know how it dates compared to Teen Titans 44, but I felt that was cool. Plus an Archie Conan homage cover is pretty cool. It was like $4, and my comic shop has $5 shipping, as many as you can get. So I see it on there. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this one. I want this one. Let me see what I can find. And it's you don't want to look around too long or wait too long because you're always worried it's going to be gone. So this is what I was able to put with it. These were like $2 each. So technically, in my mind, I consider I paid that $9. And then since these were the free shipping ones, that was like $2. Just an Amazing Heroes Ninja Turtles 107 cover. Thought that was pretty cool. And I love me some spoof comics. This one had a price of $2, so I will get that every time. Also, I bought some other stuff. Usually, other stuff is coming on. In my last video, I had some Toys R Us Batman reprints, and I wanted this one. I've been wanting this one for a while. I just never wanted to spend money for it, but since I was doing well with my other finds, I figured it would help cover it. Paid $9, including shipping for that, which is more than I wanted to pay, but you know, you want something, you go and have and get it. And speaking on previews, and you know, I like those stuff. Marvel previews, this predates Young Avengers #1. I got this for like $15 with shipping, which again is way more than I want to spend. Heck, I have like 3 or 4 #1s that I didn't even spend that much for. But maybe I'll come across this one somewhere in the wild, but I figured might as well go for it when you see it at a halfway decent price, really. No steals or anything like that. And my last eBay purchase, I was randomly going through stuff. I saw the person said they didn't know anything about comics. You know, you take a risk on the shipping with those people, and you take a risk on quality or how it looks. And I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. So I got Foom number 15. This has, again, we're dealing with the previews, I guess, before their first appearance of Miss Marvel. So it has her preview, and it also has a Captain Britain preview. So it's a cool Howard the Duck cover. The Foom comics are always exciting. With shipping and everything, I think I paid like $22 for that, which is a good price. It's not 9.8 or anything like that, but it's definitely in the fine range, which is nice. And it came well, and sometimes you just gamble and try to see, but you know, I felt that was a pretty good buy and find and something I really wanted. So that's all the eBay stuff. Now we're at stores, and I can we'll start off with my. It's good to get the stealth buys back. It's good to be going through the boxes and trying to see what you can find. So I found this one, Thor: God of Thunder. It was $4. It was cover price. I will buy that all day long. It's probably like a $30, $40 book. It's some symbiotes at first appearance. So I got that one. This one, you know, no stealth buy, nothing. I feel like I overpaid, but when you want something and you're doing well on the other stuff. I paid $3 for that one. It's first appearance of Daniel Chase. He may be in the Titans season 3. I saw somewhere. And I was like, $3, I'll just get it. Now at the store here, the same store, I went a little Star Wars crazy, but hey, Star Wars is very hot right now, makes me kind of find good deals and I want to do it. That's half the fun. Star Wars Kanan number 6. Is it the first appearance of Sabine Wren? Who knows? That's well debated on online stuff, but for cover price, well, yeah, $4, $4.25. I'll get it. I'll have it. Also, since we're on the Kanan story, or the kick right now in Star Wars, I found the second printing, which I would assume is harder to find, of Kanan, The Last Padawan number 1, $4. I'll get that. What else? Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Star Wars number 16. This one got hot a little while ago. Heck, I paid $10 for that one, so that's definitely not a stealth buy or anything exciting. But when you do well on the other stuff and you see something that you wanted and it's not overly priced, and I'll also show you what's coming, it's like, okay, well, I'm definitely getting a good deal overall. Star Wars Tales 18. Nothing special about this one. It's just a cool Boba Fett cover. Boba Fett is very hot right now. Paid $8 for that. And the stealth buy, probably the best buy, or maybe the second best buy of this whole video you're going to see. Star Wars Tales number 7. I found this right, thank goodness I found it before, all the websites were talking about it, because I knew it was getting hot and it was going for some money, and that's why they start talking about it, but it hadn't been talked about. Star Wars Tales number 7. I got that for $10, and it goes for over $100 right now, which is crazy. If I was smart, this would be the time just to get rid of it, because I don't think, in a few more weeks I'll be able to do that. But I just don't own it. I don't want to. It's something I want, so I'm gonna keep it for the collection. Maybe if I find another one out there at a good price, I can do something. Okay, so that was one store. Now we're to the second store, and well, we're still on the Star Wars theme here a little bit. Just Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic number 6. Nothing fancy about that. And then my take these days, if I see Spawn, and it's, depending on the numbers, but definitely in this number range, for $3 or less, I'll buy it. Spawn 129 for $3. Spawn 131, $3. Spawn 132, $3. And Spawn 134, $3. So it's like, not bad. I'll get those. We'll see what happens, and we'll all be happy. And this one I pay the most money for, but it's a Scotty Young cover, Guardians of the Galaxy 25. It's going probably $75 to $100 right now. I paid $25 for it. Guardians of the Galaxy issue 25, Scotty Young variant. It is what it is. Why not? I mean, it's nothing that exciting. And now we're to the last store I went to. And these had dollar books, which was nice. But this was not a dollar book. This had a $5 sticker on it. Okay. Venom number 17 variant. Spawn the Dark Ages number 1. It's the first appearance of the Covenant Spawn. Whatever. It's $3. I didn't own it. I'm on a smaller run. And I found the first appearance of Raven Spawn. Hellspawn number 9. Okay. Let's get it. Why not? And so those were $3, the both spawns. Now these next ones here, I got maybe about $10 book finds. It was fun to go digging. And actually, if you stick around to the last one, you'll see something exciting. Marvel Age number 89, New Warriors preview. Okay. I had sworn off buying these because I had so many, but since they got hot, I was able to move some, so my inventory's low on Youngblood number 2s. So I got a Youngblood number 2 for $1. Just Y the Last Man, it's a double feature. It reprints issues 1 and 2. Okay, $1. Imagine Agents #1. There's been rumors, this is Boom Studios, of a TV show or a movie or something with this, just like every other comic book these days. But for $1, and I saw it, I was like, okay, I'll get it. This was a nice find. Green Arrow #101. It's the death of Green Arrow. It's like a $10 book, nothing fancy. Same thing with this one. Astonishing X-Men #6, first appearance of Sword. Yep, that's been popular. This is part of the origin of Harley Quinn. Definitely not as exciting as it was a couple years ago, but Suicide Squad #7, new DC New 52. This one, I don't know enough about it, but I was ecstatic to find it because it had like a pinup of a Ninja Turtle, and then so I buy it, then I take it home, I open it up, I look at it, and I don't see the pinup in there. It's like a different pinup, so maybe some have the Ninja Turtle in it, some don't, which I found interesting, or maybe that pinup was taken out of this one, but it was $1, but I don't know why it didn't have the pinup of the Ninja Turtle in it. So maybe there's multiple copies with different pinups. That's my guess. 2 more comics to show. It's kind of a quick video here, but I just like showing them. Star Wars Dark Horse #19. This is just Star Wars spec. You never know what characters or who may show up in the future. For $1, when you see stuff like that, you go do it. And let me tell you my story on my favorite dollar find. So here it is. So I finally have an Albedo $1 find. It's #4, so it's the 3rd appearance of Usagi Jimbo. It's a cover appearance by him. I think it's the 2nd cover. It's funny because like they tend to sell, when I was looking on eBay of what they're selling for, probably around $50. So it's probably realistically a $50 book. But so this was, whenever you have your dollar finds or you're going, and I'm like, I was nervous about him saying about this one. But also, which was taken away from me, not this one, was a Deadpool Circle Chase #1. And I was like, it wasn't bagged or board. It was just sitting there in the bin, and I think they had one on the wall, that same comic, for like $20. So I was like, okay, they're gonna say something about that one, but I don't want them to say anything about this one. So what I'll do, I'll put the Circle Chase Deadpool on top, and then put that one on the end. So when he says something, he won't. It's harder. It's embarrassing for a shop owner to be like, oh, this wasn't supposed to be there. Please don't be mad at me. Whatever. I don't care about that stupid comic anyway. It's maybe a $10, $15 comic at the most. But this was the one I really wanted. I've always dreamed of finding an Albedo in a dollar bin. Ideally, everyone dreams of #2, but #3 or 4 was also good. So he took the Circle Chase away from me, which was good, but he didn't take this one away from me, which I was very happy. So I finally got an Albedo Usagi Gem early appearance, so that was exciting. So that was my favorite probably find of the haul. But anyways, that's all I got. I appreciate you sticking around, and I like sharing as always, and it's been fun. And hopefully with things opening back up, I'll have more videos on a regular basis that I just like to show. Thanks, guys.